Milky Way by me. Today I will be talking about the Milky Way and telling you how the Milky Way was created, how many stars are there in the galaxy, and how old it is, and more. Questions. My questions are, what caused the Milky Way to form? After the Big Bang, the Milky Way was formed, and it was also formed by one or several of over densities. My second question is, what are the effects of the components in our solar system on Earth? The effects of the components in our solar system on Earth are that the sun provides us warmth, and if Mercury and Venus weren't in the position they are right now, that means Earth would have been in the position of Mercury, and we wouldn't have any life on that planet. My third question is, how might the Milky Way look from a naked eye, a telescope from your backyard, and a giant telescope's perspective? So, this is how it looks from a naked eye, and this is how it looks from a telescope from your backyard, and that is how it looks from a giant telescope perspective. Light years. So the distance between the sun and the Earth is 150 million kilometers. If you were traveling, so the speed of light in space is traveling at 1,080 million kilometers per hour. So it would only take 8 minutes and 17 seconds. But let's just pretend that you were like traveling in a car, and you were traveling at a speed of 160 kilometers per hour. It would take you 925 hours, which equals to 38,552 days, and that equals to about 160 years. The Big Bang. The rapid expansion of matter from a state of extremely high density and temperature that, according to current cosmological theories, marked the origin of the universe. So what that meant was that the Big Bang is a theory that explains how the universe was created, and scientists say that there was matter that was extremely dense, meaning hard, and it was hot too, and after it exploded. Formation and age. The Milky Way was formed as one or several of over densities after the Big Bang. The stars are different ages because some are older than others, and the Milky Way is now about 13.2 billion years old. How does it look? The Milky Way has a low surface of brightness. It has about 30 constellations, and the constellation Sagittarius is in the middle. The light of the Milky Way can be a light pollution or a stray light from the moon. So, you can't really see this picture.
Can you turn over this for a second?
So, if there is no light pollution, you can see the Milky Way. From a small city, you can see it, but not that much. But when you're living in a large city and there are like a lot of lights there, and you can't see the Milky Way at all. Yes.
But I'd like it better with the lights on.
Structure. The structure of the galaxy includes the galactic center, spiral arms, halo, gaseous halo, and the galactic rotation. So this is the galactic center, and it has the supermassive black hole. And these are the spiral arms, and there are 4. And each arm has a disk full of stars. And this is the halo. Like, the halo is surrounded by a spheroidal halo, and the globular clusters and old stars. You can't really see it.
Any lights in it?
Yes.
Where?
It's
Where?
right here.
Okay.
So, like it's
Okay.
and the gaseous fill has a large amount of hot gas, and this is it. And the Milky Way is right here, and that is how much gas is surrounding the Milky Way. And the galactic rotation is this. And in the galactic rotation, the gas and stars move differentially. Stars. The Milky Way has about 400 billion stars. The space between the stars have a disk full of gas and dust called the interstellar medium. The sun is also considered as a star. Sources. My sources were Google, Google Images, Wikipedia, Cool Cosmos, iPhone, and Mr. Roland, and Space.com. Conclusion. We live in the Milky Way. The Milky Way has about 400 stars. It is now about 13.2 billion years old, and it was formed after the Big Bang.